Well, I'm appalled and livid on behalf of the public that Kebatu is at large. He should be deported back to Ethiopia after the sexual assaults that he's committed. And of course, there is now a manhunt with Essex Police, the Metropolitan Police and British Transport Police looking for him. We know that he boarded a train and is at large in London. And of course, I've asked for a full investigation into what's happened, and an officer has been suspended.
From your understanding now, what actually happened for this to come about?
Well, there will be a full investigation. He should not have been released in this way. An officer has been suspended as a result of that, pending that investigation. And there is now cooperation between Essex Police, the Metropolitan Police, and the British Transport Police, because we know that he boarded a train around lunchtime and headed into London.
Do you have any idea where he is in London?
There is a manhunt taking place. The police and all hands are on deck to find this individual. And of course, people are working through the night in this building, the Ministry of Justice, in the Home Office, to use all intelligence and all levers to arrest this man and get him out of the country.
At his sentencing, the judge who sentenced him said he was manipulative, he was at significant risk of reoffending. What's your assessment as to whether or not he poses a risk to women and girls?
Let's be clear, Kebatu committed a nasty sexual assault involving a young child and a woman. And for those reasons, this, of course, is very serious. Anyone who has any information about his whereabouts should call 999. So we need to arrest him and we need to get him out the country where he should be.
Was he a one-off, or were others released mistakenly alongside him?
Well, I've asked for a full and immediate investigation. It has to be the case that the public have confidence that people who are released should be released, and those who they expect to be deported should be deported.
I mean, this was a man who was supposed to go straight from prison to being deported, whose barrister told a court he had a firm wish to be deported, yet somehow he's roaming the streets tonight. How can the public have confidence in the justice system?
Well, look, it must be right that the public have confidence that prisoners who have served their time are released into the community, but those who have no right to be here and are foreign nationals are deported to the country that they should be in. And that is what should have happened in this case. And that's why I've asked for a full investigation as into what has happened, and an officer has been suspended pending that investigation.
Why has this government failed in its first duty to keep citizens safe and the country secure?
Let us be clear. We inherited a collapsing prison system in which the last government was releasing people early and which our prisons were overflowing. And indeed, we have a sentencing bill in Parliament seeking to address that issue, and we have stabilised the system. But that can be no excuse for wrongly releasing an individual, a dangerous individual, into the community. And that's why Essex Police, the Metropolitan Police and the British Transport Police are conducting a manhunt tonight to find this individual and ensure that he is in custody or indeed returned to Ethiopia where he belongs.
You know what I'm saying? You look quite personally angry about this.
I'm livid. I'm livid on behalf of the public that this individual who committed a sexual assault on a young minor and a woman is at large tonight.
And what are you, as the Justice Secretary who's now responsible for this department, for this system that's had a serious failure, what are you going to do about it next?
As you would expect, I spoke to the Home Secretary today. I have launched an investigation into what has happened in the prison service to allow this to come about. But the important thing is that we protect the public. The important thing is that the police are able to do their work and find this individual. And the important thing is, if anyone is watching and knows where he is, that they call 999 and ensure, and indeed that he gives himself up and returns to the custody that he should be in.